today. We are going to we have two lovely guests today, um, Kirtana and Supriya. These two lovely ladies are our um, current students at UWF. So, again, welcome to our first UWF virtual engagement session from arrival to achievement. Navigating life at UWF as an international student. So I'm Carmina, your host for the day, and I have Natasha with me today as well. So she'll be my co-host for this session. And I are both looking after international. Give me a quick second. Okay, Natasha and I are both looking after the international student recruitment for UWF. I know some of you would want to ask your own questions to our guest speakers. So at the end of the session, we'll have definitely time for Q&A.
Well, thank you so much, Carmina. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Today, we'll hear real experience from two amazing guests, as Carmina has mentioned. Supriya Sate, who is currently a student and still completing her final semester in Masters of Science, Data Science at UWF. Quick fact about Supriya. She's an artist who loves painting. She also loves to travel and cook. And the second guest is Kirtana Peluri, who just finished her final semester in MS Information Technology program and is currently on OPT seeker. Quick fact about Kirtana. She's an avid reader and traveler who loves to play sports during her free time at the university, and she's definitely loves to cook, even when she gets frustrated at times.
So, Natasha, Supriya and Kirtana have always been incredibly supportive of incoming students. They're very reliable and always open to lend a hand. So, today we'll hear them talk about their journey as international students at UWF. So, let's talk about firsts, first impressions, first experiences. So, Supriya, what was your first day at UWF like?
Hey, hi, good morning, all. Yeah, so if I want to talk about my first day, I would say like my first day at UWF, it was really exciting and warm, welcoming. So I met too many people like uh, department from housing department to till international affairs team. Then I met to all professors and other staff. On my first day we had orientation program, so through that way I met to other student from different department, and it was really like amazing experience to go for orientation and meet to everyone, because as that time I was new here. So because of my first day, I guess I met to everyone, and I just like I got my friends, and I came to know about all professors and all the departments at UWF. Yeah, so I would say it was my great day at UWF.
Okay. Good thing it was a great experience. How about you, Kirtana? How did you prepare before coming to the US? Were you like nervous? What were your preparations like?
So before coming to US, I was a little bit nervous to be frank. But later on the day of orientation, after attending it and meeting new friends and getting to know about what and all will be happening in the college in the coming years, I was very excited to be a part of UWF actually.
Mm-hmm.
On the orientation day, I got to know about all the departments, where I can work, where I can get help for my future, where I can also learn all the new things.
Mm-hmm. So, Supriya and Kirtana, I'm curious to know, did either of you experience culture shock? If yes, or if no, like how did you handle it?
Okay. So I haven't experienced culture shock, but I liked all the things which are happening in the UWF. Through it, I can connect with people on the Thursday nights everywhere we meet in the international building, and that is a very fascinating experience for me. And we also know many people from our country itself who are studying there, and we got to know about their things. We usually meet sometimes, and I have few friends from other cultures also. So I got my extended fam. We can code it as I got my extended family over here.
Mm-hmm. Sounds great. How about you, Supriya?
Yes, like I had a experience of cultural shock. So basically, when I arrived here, so first thing I saw there was, a lot of gap of food, some events, festival, and there are many things. So, but the one thing how I handled this, so I used to attend some events like as Kirtana mentioned, we had some coffee hours on Thursday. So we used to go and we used to attend, so in that way we connected with like people from either our country or different country. There are many teams, so those teams and associations, they celebrate our like festivals. Like I'm from India, so we have ISA group like Indian Student Association. So they are organizing all the Indian festival. There are many like groups from different countries. So in that way UWF always support like all culture. And I felt like even though if I'm here, but still I'm stick to my roots, and as well as I'm trying to adopt culture over here.
Okay. All right. I'm super glad that both of you had great experiences when you arrived at UWF. So, one more thing. Looking back, what do you wish you had known or you had done before arriving to the US?
Uh, So when I decided to come to US at UWF, so first thing I did research. like I registered for a data science program. So I went through like professors, like what subjects like they're expert in particular research. So I reach out to professors. Another thing, I was so prepared for my all documentation for immigration process. Then later I had some issue of my housing things. So I reach out to housing department and international affairs for all my documentation. So yeah, I mean, before coming here I was prepared for everything, like from documentation to till my housing things. Yeah, so I did all these things before arriving here.
Mm-hmm. Kirtana, anything that you would like to share with our audience?
So before coming here, as Supriya mentioned, I have did a background check of everything, like coming to my housing and how to register and what about the classes, how would that be? So I had a few doubts before, few concerns with all these things. After I came here and I got to know about all these things, that was very clear and precise for me. So each and everything I got to know about from the college itself. So
Mm-hmm.
there was a minor thing during the registration. I was having a doubt, okay, what subjects I need to take, what are the things which help me for my future. So I had a meeting with my career advisor for this, and she suggested me, okay, these are the subjects which are available for you, and these are the things which helps, and you need to register, and this is how the registration process is.
Okay. All right. Sounds great.
Now let's talk a little bit about campus life. Supriya, you have mentioned a little bit before housing. Can you tell us more? Where did you live when you first arrived, as well as how did you find housing? What campus services or clubs have been the most helpful to you during that time?
Yeah, I would say I'm staying off campus, but still when arrived here, first I went to housing department just to check all the things like how my on-campus stay gonna be. So first I reached to them, then later I reached to academic advisor. And yeah, just I have some friends, they're staying off campus. Just because of them I'm staying off campus, but still I have few friends that are staying on campus, and I sub all like buildings for on campus option. And yeah, those are really amazing. And once in a while I goes there. So I would say if anyone has like doubt about housing, I would encourage them to reach out to housing department, so they will give you all like meal plan and housing plan in depth with a clear idea. And another thing, on when I came to like campus, I reach out to different, like as you said, so there are different groups. We can say some student activities, or maybe there are like international groups, sport groups. So yeah, I reach out to them, like if anyone wants to join like any athletic group, any student engagement group, they can go and they can talk them. So it's really great thing to be a part of UWF, because we have a lot of things and we can access easily. Just the thing, we have to reach out to them. That's all I would say.
I see. What about you, Kirtana? You've been one of the Carmina's to-go person from what I hear. When student wants to talk about current student, especially about housing, were there any events or programs that help you make friends? How did you balance social life and academics?
So to answer this, firstly, I met few of them through the orientation day, and lately the events such as I informed you about the Chai night and the Thursdays events happening in the university, they helped me to make more friends. And to be clear, I met my best friend over there itself on Thursday even, so we became very close since then. And from then we make a lot of friends through classes and some games while playing some sports. And I was not any player when I was at my hometown, and after coming here I started playing basketball, but I'm not a professional player with that. So I connected with few people and they guided me, okay, this is how you play and this is how you do it. So to also get a balance between my social life and also to my academics, I maintain a plan on completing the assignments or attending the classes, completing them on time and submitting them, and rest of the time I can go on with my social work, having fun, enjoying, and to be more keen on learning on what things I have to do, on browsing the stuff from libraries, and as well as getting to know from people. And my professors also helped me a lot with my academics actually.
Mhm. I think like Kirtana, like one advantage I would say is that when you get bored, the campus is beautiful, right? So, but when you
Yeah,
get bored, you can just like go to the beach, and the beaches in Pensacola are very, very beautiful. I think Natasha would agree with me.
Yeah, and to add one more point to that, there will be some kind of fun events going on in college rather than this Thursdays. Where during the nights, people can also go and visit them. That would be a fun activity and a stress relief for people who are actually coming as international students and will get to learn about more of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go on to a more serious topic, I would say. Enough
Mhm.
of the fun. I'm just kidding. So moving on to academics. Supriya, this is my question for you. What is your classroom experience like? How do you manage your time? How do you juggle like with the assignments, with all these things that you have to do in your academics?
Yeah. So if I talk on classroom experience and about my academics, like you can say management, like my time things and everything. So first thing I'll talk about classroom experience. So till now I took many offline classes, in-person classes. So whenever I go to class, like classes size is not much bigger. It's small because professor can focus on each and every student. So I would say that's the good thing. Like every class, like there are not many students. Like there are few students, so that professor has time to focus and discuss with each student. And another thing, like all professors, so far I have attended many classes, and my all professors were so amazing. Like they were full, like they are so knowledgeable until even though now also they always help me to make my academic calendar. So if I'm moving on to point of academic calendar, like academic management, so I would say we have canvas access. So through that we can access and we can manage our like academic or assignment deadline. So my professors and other staff, they help me a lot, like especially academic advisor, to manage my subjects and like what subjects do I need to register. Then my all professors, they always supported me throughout my all the classes, exams, assignment deadlines, project. So yeah, I would say just like taking help from professors and following calendar, your own calendar, that's gonna be really helpful, so that like you cannot miss any deadline and you can like manage your like academic life and other life as well.
Other life, you mean like a social life, right? Yeah, that's, I think that's like one thing that I've noticed with a lot of the students is that once you get a hang of it, managing your time, your assignments, there's a lot of activities at UWF that you can actually socialize with other students, right? So going to you, Cortana, what
Mhm.
skills or projects from your program that you think will help you stand out now that you're applying to companies for your OPT?
Okay, so the projects which we do will majorly help people to stand out. And for me, it is such as a critical thinking experience to solve the technical problems and also hands on project experience. So, let me put a situation where I have taken a subject in my last semester, business management. There is a project which I've been struggling with, and the main language it is Python. And I'm a person who doesn't know completely working on Python, but I can manage. So with this, the career, my professor helped me, and my friends also they helped me. And this is a standalone project which I have explained in my recent interview, and I also got a positive feedback from them. And looking forward, I can get a job immediately in that company. So. And it also helped me a lot to face a challenges and what type of real world challenges can I face in the near future. I faced in this. So we are working on a large data set, and to clean up the data set and to work on it, it is a difficult task, and it took a lot of time to work on it. But I learned new things and how can I implement without doing the manual effort more and completing it in a easy way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you for that. Those are very, very good insights, you both. So now let's move on to something that a lot of the students are actually, they want to know more about, like how's the on-campus jobs, like what support do you get from the career department, stuff like that. So career planning is key. It's very important. Have you tried applying for on-campus jobs, or have you done an on-campus job, Kirtana? How was your experience?
So to answer this, I haven't. I have applied to number of on-campus jobs, but I haven't done anything. So there are many opportunities where you can apply through different portals. You can even go to the UWF website. From there, you can apply, and you can go in person to the places where you want to work on through library, whether it may be on campus or whether it may be under the professor. So you can go through this ARA, Mark, Handshake. These are all the things, portals which we have been using. And as well as to answer the next question, this is a kind of real time experience where you'll get to interact with people, whether you may be an introvert or extrovert. Interaction is the main key factor for anything because it helps to learn new things, understand new things, and to adapt yourself to the new life which you want to plan.
Hmm. How about you, Supriya? Have you tried applying for on-campus jobs?
Yes, I have applied for on-campus job through Handshake portal. So, like, for first semester, I was new and I was trying like to apply for many jobs, but that time I could not find. But later, I found, and right now I'm doing like service desk representative, as well as I'm doing research assistantship or like voluntary research assistantship. So yeah, I would say like on like we are not supposed to work anywhere, but I have only one option for on campus job. So through that we can work 20 hours every week if we get on campus job opportunity. And for this, my one advice would be you have to keep always like be proactive for like checking your emails, checking UWF website. If you have any issue with anything, you have to just go and browse the UWF website. You can find anything because on UWF website they mention everything in detail. So even though if you are hesitant to ask to any professor or any senior, you can just browse. So I would say like always follow Handshake portal, emails, then UWF website, and talk to professors, staff, then your seniors, your friends. So like in this way communication is the main, and you can just talk, search, and keep eye on these things so that you can easily get on campus job.
Hmm.
And to
That's
add one more point, sorry to disturb in between,
no.
Handshake is the portal which you cannot, which is not only used for on-campus job, but you can apply to the real time jobs. Even now, I'm applying through Handshake, and I'm getting few responses also based on my technology on which I'm working on. So I would recommend everyone to browse through the UWF portal first and go check each and everything. If you have any questions or queries, you can mail your professor, your academic advisor. They'll help you in lot of ways.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I was talking to Supriya, and I think I was talking to you about some of the Wave project, and if there are some openings about it. And I think like
Yes.
the best person is to reach out to the UWF. I think that's the career department or your professors to let you know like, am I eligible for this? Am I allowed to work on this? Something like that. I think like the one good thing that I've been hearing like from you both whenever we have a chat, is that UWF is very responsive. They let you know, like, oh, you're not allowed to work on this, but you can look at this, like
Right.
stuff like pretty much like guiding you. So in line with that, Kirtana, let me ask you, I know we've been talking about this, and I want you to share like what has your OPT job search been like. How did you prepare while you were still in school? Have you used any services that the career department is offering to support international students, such as improving your CV, getting career advice? So yeah. um,
So to this question, there are job fairs which have been conducted then and now. Before I graduated, or you can say, or even before graduating at the start, there are few type of job fairs going on in the college which I would like to go and meet in person and know about, okay, these are the things which I need to improve upon, and these are the things which I should mainly focus on. And the career department, they helped me a lot and lot through my improvising my resume, getting to know what is a cover letter and how should I write the cover letter while applying, because few companies are mainly interested also making this cover letter as a thing which is very important, and they are not going through the resume, they are just seeing the cover letter and understanding that, okay, this person is having a good knowledge amount of knowledge, and we can hire them, we can at least give them a chance. So career department, even now after graduating, they are helping me to improvise my resume and what and the all the things which I need to learn to upgrade myself to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
So how should I have a talk with the persons who are in the interviews, not only through the technical stuff but also through the personal stuff, the way of having a conversation, the way you introduce yourself. And recently it also helped me in a recent interview.
Mm.
So I just because there were a lot of people, around 4 or 5 people who have joined, and they asked me to introduce myself and let me know what is all going through. I reached out to career department and they let me gave all this key detailing point. I followed each and every point in that. So we're waiting for the result.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds great. I know that the OPT job search can be sometimes challenging, but I think like I don't know if you're going to be agreeing with me. Is that the type of support that you get from the
Mhm.
career department
Yes.
for them to be always available to you whenever you need your career advice, you're improving your CV, like making sure that you're prepared once you start applying for your OPT. Okay. All right.
Now, let's get some questions from the audience. Please feel free to unmute yourself or raise your hand. Or if you feel a little bit shy, which is sometimes we all do, please type your question in the chat box and we'll read them for you.
Okay. So Amani raised his hand. Okay. Let's see. You want to read it, Natasha?
Yes, I want
Okay.
to know what helpful I want to know what helped you connect with people. Did you use computer events, campus events, social media, or something else to meet other students?
Okay, so you can mainly go through the social media. From there, you'll be getting to know what and all is happening in the college. And once you reach the campus, you'll meet more students on the day of your orientation, and there are also other groups. You can reach out to Carmena, if you want to be in that group. She'll message me. From there, we can know more people, the accommodation things, and also to registration, everything we can help you from there. And main thing is that you need to be proactive and you need to explore yourself is the first thing. Don't be shy. You just go through UWF, go to your page and see if you are registered in a subject and see if, the people who are also in it, just randomly message them, connect with them and through the social media. You can go on to the UWF. There are many pages, UWF libraries, UWF events, what are happening, global quarters. This is the thing where you can see all the fun activities happening. Just go to that page, message random people, message all of them. You'll get to know, you'll get to have a wide communication channel for that.
Uh-huh. And I think like Natasha, the coffee hour.
Yes,
Um,
we actually can
right?
share two links for Instagram where you can
Mhm.
see our life a bit here as from a perspective of coffee hours that girls have mentioned earlier. This is like happen every Thursday. I myself, when I was a student, I love being here. It wasn't as big at that time. Years ago, it was like 30 people. Now it's 80 to 100 regular attendee, which is international students and domestic. So you have a chance to meet both and make friends for your lifetime. As I believe, Kirtana, you mentioned you met your best friend here.
Yeah.
So I'll share two Instagram pages. One is UWF Global Quarter. That's a student organization. Typically, it's run by one of the international students, but with support of International Affairs Office. And the second page is International Affairs page, but that page is pretty much anything that happens within university as far as a connection to international office. So it can be other activities that has to do outside of global quarter organization. So we do have tons of opportunities for students to meet together. One of the things that Carmina has mentioned earlier, we do have amazing beaches. Our university does take advantage of that. So every August, right before school starts, we have a beach bash, whereas all of the student organizations, international, domestic, sororities, fraternities meet up, and pretty much it's a big event all day on the beach where you get the chance to meet everybody and anybody you can think of. And it's just a beautiful day. I mean, I loved it when I was a student, so that was one of my favorite activities for sure.
I think that's like something that our audience is something to look forward to. Okay, we have another question. Go ahead.
Okay. How did you build your initial support system when you first arrived? Who
Mhm,
supported you the most? The friends, family, or someone else?
mhm,
Uh, I would say for this thing, like your initial support system over here, I mean, honestly, my honest answer would be international affair team because they are the main, and you can say like their role is really great in this thing because like before arriving here we have like we have all conversation and all communication with only international affair team mainly. So yeah, just be connected with them as Carmina, Natasha. Even in my journey, like these two people, they were always supportive. So they always, whatever I had doubts, I always asked to Carmina, and she always provided me great support. So yeah, like even though to connect with people on WhatsApp group, Telegram groups, or any other thing, she always provided me all the details. So yeah, so these people, they were my, I can say they were my initial support system. Whatever I had problem like immigration process thing or after arrival, like all process or anything, I asked these people. So, yeah, so asked international, just be connected with international affairs team, connect with your seniors, like when you get connected on Instagram or WhatsApp group. So yeah, you can connect on Telegram group as well. So just be in touch with all seniors, all these teams.
I think it's like one question. Let me see. How many times the job fair is conducted? Have you felt any difference after administration change, job prospects?
Okay, the job fair will be conducted even now and then, not on a regular basis. But if you have anything or if you're facing any challenge during this job administration, or you are looking for any job, the best place you can go to the career fair department and have a conversation with them anytime. Anytime, whenever you're having a doubt, just go to them or email them. There you can get the response on what type of query you're having, whether it may be improvising your resume or knowing to what kind of jobs you need to apply, or what kind of departments you need to be looking on, and what are all the things you need to do. From there you can get to know.
Mhm. That's a very good insight, Kirtana. And one more thing, Natasha and I are working on something to share to the students so that you'll have a better idea of what's happening during career fairs. You know, like we always say, oh, we have a career fair. There's a career fair, but a lot of the students don't know like what's really going on in there unless you are already a student. So we are trying to work on that, gather as much information as we can, like photos, compile them, videos, so that we can share them to you and you'll have a better idea. Oh, like these are the employers, like this is how they interact with the students. What do they think about the students? What do students think about the employers? Stuff like that. So watch out for that. Any other questions? I think we can still open. We can still answer probably one more question before we wrap up, or two more questions.
I would add one point for previous question. So I'm not sure how many career like job fairs, but I guess like in a year, 2 to 3, I guess. Yeah. So UWF conducts 2 to 3 job or career fairs. I mean, you can reach out to career and develop department so they can explain in depth. But
Mhm.
I mean, it's really good. Just last month I have attended one, and before that last year I have attended two. It's really like great opportunity if you're looking forward for your industrial opportunities. So you should definitely attend.
Mhm. Okay.
And I just want to add to Supriya's, yes, we do have career fairs, and they typically post the dates posted semester ahead on their website, on the career center website. This way, like you can plan ahead. You don't have to like, oh, it's today, I gotta go. You can plan and prepare to make sure it does not have any conflicts with your work if you work on campus or your school.
So to add another point to this thing, you may be having a doubt. Okay, I'm graduated now. So what? I don't get to know about the career phase. You shouldn't think that. You'll be even getting a mail on the career phase. You can even go to the UWF now and check what are the things happening on what companies you are getting on. So it will help you a lot.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for that, Kirthana. I think like that also clarifies like what happens to me after I complete my studies. Like, do they
Yes.
just let me go? No, like what Kirthana said, they're gonna keep bugging you pretty much. They're gonna keep reminding you, oh hey, there's a career fair, join us. You're still gonna get that. It doesn't mean that once you finish your studies, they're just gonna ignore you pretty much, like let you go. But yeah, so I think like overall it's like I think like you both can agree with me that you've been getting like a lot of support as an international student, adjusting to everything, and pretty much getting all these support helps you adjust better to like a new culture, to a new environment. I think we have one more question, and then we'll wrap up. So on the academic side, did you face any challenges? If so, how did you overcome them? Any tips for handling tough situations? I think this is a good question.
Yes. I faced one thing. I had one core subject, so which was all related to statistics, mathematics, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like after this many years, it's quite difficult for me to again write all the exams for mathematics and all. So I mean, honestly, I was challenging this problem, and then I reached out to my professor. She like explained me everything. She already provided all the stuff, notes and other resources, but still, like, individually she gave me little bit attention. And even though like she shared some contacts, like people who are in my class, I was not much connected with all the like student in my class. So I reach out to some students, and yeah, we used to have one weekly meeting. In that way we help to each other, and yeah, in that subject I got good grades. So I would say just be good communicator with professors, like students in your class. So that's going to be really helpful for you, even though whatever academic challenge for you.
Mm. I want to hear from Cortana. Thank you for that, Supriya. I want to hear from Cortana because she already managed to ace her way through MSIT. What do you think?
Okay, so the academic side, my main challenge after coming would be the first assignment which I need to work upon was to be in a group of 4 to 5 people. Be in a group of 4 people, we need to contribute our part and we need to submit the assignment within a week. So it was a little bit challenging for me to get to have a communication with all these people. As a person, when I was back in my country, I used to be only with my certain set of people and I only used to communicate with them and work on these assignments. But after coming here, I faced that as a little challenge. I connected with my professor. She helped me. Okay, this is the part which you need to do, and these are the notes, and these are the references you can get from library. And for this set of things, you can connect with these people. And we actually had an in-person meeting. We met in the library, and we all worked on it. And they also helped me to go through and work on the site which I was first working on. Suppose,
Mhm.
let's say an example, there is a language called as R. Our studio is the thing where we need to work. I don't know how to use it, how to upload the data set, and how to obtain the results from it. They helped me actually. My project mates who are working with me, they helped me actually to get all the results and to be give the inputs what and all are required.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Thank you for those insights. So before we wrap up, I wanna ask advice from Cortana and Supriya. So, what's one piece of advice you'd like to give to aspiring and incoming international students? And can you please tell me what's your favorite memory at UWF so far?
I would say one like piece of advice for incoming student: be a good communicator. Any possible way, just try. Like use your WhatsApp groups, emails, then your all like Telegram, Instagram pages for UWF. Just be proactive with I mean, not each and every person, but whatever possible from your way. So always just try to be communicated with all like professors, staff, and just follow some like things online, like always keep eye on notifications, emails. So like UWF provide emails and notification for each and everything. You have to just follow those things. And yeah, so as someone said, communication is the key of success. So yes, definitely be a good communicator and ask if you have any problem. Don't hesitate, just ask to student, your senior staff, international affair team, housing team, whatever. Just ask them. I would say Carmina, she has been really big support for me, like even the before arriving here and even after that. So yeah, just be communicated with all people UWF. And one memory I would say, oh, there are many things I can mesmerize. Yeah, but still, yeah, my first day it was quite good because I was not aware about it like anything. Like I was just juggling to find conference room. Oh my god, where is that? And after that, then yeah, in orientation, they yeah we had a actually campus tour. So I came to know about all the departments. Yeah, so yeah, it has been good memory for me at UWF.
Mhm. Thank you for that. Thank you for the kind words, Priya. How about you, Cortana? Any advice to our students? And of course, what is your best memory at UWF so far?
So, my advice would be, as Supriya mentioned, just to be interactive with everyone and reach out to the concerned persons. If on what kind of doubts you're having on, reach out to the house department. If you're having queries on that, you can message on the Telegram group or on the WhatsApp group on everything. And to come on my favorite memory, I cannot mention one of them because I have so many memories in that, not to be stick only with one. Every memory of my being a student life after 5 year of gap was a fascinating journey because I am not going to enjoy this kind of journey again and again. And in UWF, it is a thing where I explored myself. So as I mentioned, I never played any sports in India, not even touched the basketball. After coming here, I may not be a professional player right now, also, but I just like to play it. So the coaches also helped me over there. And to answer this question for you, Kiran, you can go to the campus events on UWF, the social media, which you can see the links of Natasha provided there. And after coming to college, the orientation day, the campus tour would be the main best thing to meet more number of people and the other students and going through your canvas.
Mhm. Thank you for that, Kirtana. I think you should be one of our co-hosts next time. Thank you for that. Again, Supriya, you've been amazing today. So as you, Kirtana, thank you for your time. I know both of you are very busy with academics, with your OPT. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences. I guess one key takeaway we can learn from the discussion today is that being an international student is not like a walk in the park. It's not like you are touring the US, you're just like being sent to the US to sightsee pretty much. No, it's not. It takes a lot of effort, investment, and adjustment, especially if you're unfamiliar with the culture. But having a great support system, great communication from family, friends, and the university, of course, will make a huge difference and will make adjusting to a new place, to a new environment, to a new culture much easier. So one great thing I love about UWF is that they're very supportive to international students, especially the International Affairs Department. So shout out to Natasha, Rachel, Randolph, Sarah, everybody at the International Affairs Department. And I think Kirtana and Supriya will agree. So please feel free to utilize the programs that the career department is offering to support students career wise. So I know there are some questions that you would like to ask, but we don't have much time. Hopefully, we can hold another session again. But again, thank you everyone for your time today. Hope to see you in our next virtual session. Thanks everyone. Thank you so much, Kirtana, Natasha, Supriya. Thanks everyone.
Thank you, everyone. It was
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you, Carmina, for this opportunity.
Mhm. Thank you so
Yeah, have a good day,
much.
all.
Thank you, Karmana. Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you.
Thank you.